Welcome to Women's Rugby Rundown 216 for September 15th to the 21st. This week, Canada pulled off a huge upset, while England's expected victory set up a dramatic final at the World Cup. The tournament, however, has been tarnished by major controversies over missed officiating calls. We also covered the launch of the revamped WXV competition, a massive investment into USA Rugby, news from the Springboks and Scottish teams, and a historic draw for Latvia in their first international in 20 years. We'll take a look at all the domestic rugby across the world as well. I'm Wendy, here to bring you the latest in women's rugby news. This is your Women's Rugby Rundown, and we're about to kick off. What a week in the Women's Rugby World Cup semifinals. First, in a massive upset, Canada absolutely dominated the defending champions, New Zealand Black Ferns, with a final score of 34-19. The Canadians came out on fire, scoring several tries and building a huge lead in the first half that the Black Ferns just couldn't overcome. In the other semifinal, England's victory over France was just what we expected. The Red Roses went out early with a try from Ellie Kildun. France fought back, keeping the game close for a while, but England sealed the deal with 35-17 win in the second half, extending their incredible winning streak to 32 matches. Now with the semifinals behind us, the final matches are set. First up, the bronze final. Get ready for a fierce matchup as the two defeated semifinalists, New Zealand and France, will face off for third place. These teams are ranked third and fourth in the world, which is a clear sign that this is going to be a tight match. While New Zealand holds a slight advantage in the overall head-to-head, recent matches have been close. Both teams are coming off of a loss, and with France getting third in the last couple of World Cups, they're going to want to improve, but New Zealand stands in their way. The final is the matchup everyone has been waiting for, with the two top-ranked teams going head-to-head as Canada takes on England. While Canada pulled off a major upset to get here, the statistics show a dominant history for England. The Red Roses have a long winning streak over the Canadians, having won their last 5 matchups, often by a significant margin. Despite the statistical advantage, this is the final, and Canada will be looking to pull off one more upset to make history. England's at home, so I think this is going to be tough, but if anyone can do it, the Canadians will. While the tournament has been breaking rules and the on-field action has been just fantastic, the tournament has been hit with some serious controversy. 2 weeks ago, the rugby world was shaken not only because of France's on-field performance against Ireland in the quarterfinal, but because of a number of controversial officiating decisions. 2 major incidents were missed on the field. Bertamu's biting of an Irish player and a dangerous tackle by French co-captain Nuffilu that many feel should have been a red card. Both incidents were cited after the match, leading to suspensions that ultimately kept the players out of the semifinal. Bertamu's initial ban was reduced on appeal due to her admission and public apology. Many still feel that Ireland was hard done, arguing that a post-match citation just isn't enough to make things right, and sadly tarnishes what has been so far a groundbreaking tournament. The Springboks team is hoping coach Swiss de Bruin will stay on after his contract ended. Now, he is credited with revitalizing the team, helping them crack the top 10 in world rankings. Also, the Scottish women's team have continued to be outspoken after their World Cup exit, criticizing the union over contract disputes that created a disruptive environment for the players. Club Rugby just launched a revamped WXV tournament, the WXV Global Series, which will serve as a qualification pathway for the Rugby World Cup in 2029. This series will now feature top 18 teams in the world, and the new format gives the top 12 teams a home and away schedule, providing more unions with a chance to host games and grow the sport. There's a lot of concern growing on social media about this new global series. First, the new 2-tier structure is causing a lot of controversy. The way it's set up, it's essentially creating a protected group of top 12 teams, leaving out competitive rising teams like Fiji and Spain. This is what it means for the 2029 Rugby World qualification. The new pathway has many frustrated because it seems like most of the spots for the tournament have already been decided. Critics are saying that based on the current rankings and the new rules, we can already guess up to 13 of the 16 teams that'll be there. This takes away a lot of the drama and competition that makes the qualification process exciting in the first place. World Rugby is making a major investment in the United States, planning to inject over $250 million to grow the sport ahead of the 2031 and 2033 World Cups. Many are questioning how the funds will be used, given USA Rugby's past bankruptcy. Our guess for the plan would be a focus on a few key areas, including player and youth development, bolstering professional pathways like the Women's Elite Rugby and the Major League Rugby, and fan and commercial growth with infrastructure left for a later date. On a more positive note, 2 legends of the women's game are heading into the World Rugby Hall of Fame. Lynn Cantwell of Ireland and Rochelle Rocky Clark of England will be inducted on September 26th. Finally, Latvia made their return to the international scene for the first time in 20 years, and they drew against Denmark 15-15. Now for a rundown of the latest in the league and club news from around the world. In the Dr Farah Palmer Cup, the Otago Spirit were crowned the championship winners. The Premiership semifinals are set with Waikato, Canterbury, Manawatu, and Counties Manukau all advancing. And the Arnold Clark Premiership, Stirling County is absolutely dominating the league, keeping their perfect record with a massive 84-0 win over Biggar. In USA Club Rugby, play is underway in the Northern and Atlantic regions, with most results yet to be reported with the Pacific and Gulf Coast, who are just kicking off their seasons. And in France, the Elite 1 Championship is getting a major boost with a new partnership. Insurance company AXA France has become the title sponsor, and the championship will be renamed AXA Elite 1. That wraps up this week's Women's Rugby Rundown. Never miss one of our episodes. WRR is available anywhere you get your podcast from.